Hi, everybody. I'm Jay Leno. You know, crazy stuff can happen in Hollywood, but all those pursuits were carefully scripted and rehearsed, so everybody knew ahead of time who would get caught, who would crash, and who would be injured. This is not true in your professional lives. My association with the California Highway Patrol and other law enforcement organizations has given me a little insight into your reality. It's not Hollywood. In your world, the pursuits are real, and too many people die. Now, some of those people never even saw the pursuit coming. Many safety precautions are taken when Hollywood chases are filmed, but in your unscripted lives, the danger and consequences are so much greater. You need knowledge to be safe, and that is the purpose of what you're about to see right here.
Long before the glamour of Hollywood, police chased criminals who tried to flee. Like then, your basic job is to enforce the law by apprehending violators. When our professional lives don't follow a nice, neat script and the violator tries to flee from apprehension, our equipment, our pursuit policies, and our judgment become critical factors. Is your vehicle prepared? Begin your shift by performing a 360-degree vehicle inspection. This includes checking the tire condition, vehicle fluids, emergency lights, and siren. You need to know that both mental and physical changes will occur when you are subjected to stressful encounters, which will affect how you perceive, interpret, and react to a situation. Physical challenges will cause reactions in your body that could be harmful. If not controlled through knowledge, understanding, and realistic training, these reactions can influence decision-making. Some of the reactions to a stressful encounter in a pursuit might include rapid heart rate, rapid breathing, decreased fine motor skills, and tunnel vision. Tunnel vision eliminates peripheral vision and reduces your ability to recognize hazards. You may only see the rear of the vehicle you are pursuing, blocking out everything around it. It is important to be aware of and train for these changes so you can make sound decisions. Your agency policy, the nature of the initial violation, whether the violator's identity is known, and environmental conditions including traffic are all factors to consider. Recognize peer pressure and the normal emotional desire to pursue, and use all available information to make an objective decision. Don't speculate on reasons why the violator is fleeing. The decision not to pursue may be appropriate when the facts do not warrant the risk. The primary concern is, and always must be, the safety of the public and the officers involved. All pursuits will end. You must continually evaluate the changing conditions and decide whether to continue or terminate. During a pursuit, most officers feel if they discontinue before the suspect is in custody, it goes against everything they stand for. Because of this, the decision to terminate can be very difficult. Termination of the pursuit must be guided by good decision-making that considers the risks of continuing. Supervisors or senior officers are often available to help make an objective decision whether to continue or terminate a pursuit.
Perfect. When we have sufficient units on scene, you can have all the units slow it down if still responding.
So for any of the units in route to unit 101, can slow it down this time. Fairfax 1, stop.
Agency policy and state laws may prohibit the use of some pursuit termination devices or procedures. Training is required for the safe and successful use of these devices and techniques. For example, aircraft are a great resource for following a violator's vehicle, so ground units can disengage if appropriate.
Hello, I'm John Wetzel, Sheriff of Oklahoma County, Oklahoma, and a past president of the International Association of Chiefs of Police. On June 23, 1980, a law enforcement officer began pursuing a speeding motorcycle. Speeds topped 100 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour residential zone. The motorcycle flew past a stop sign at a blind intersection with a busy section line road. 1 minute and 26 seconds after the pursuit began, the patrol cruiser ran the stop sign at 97 miles per hour and slammed broadside into a compact car. I was dispatched to help with that horrific scene. It was about 15 minutes before I finally recognized the burnt wrecked car as my family's car. My wife Darlene and her 2-year-old daughter Rebecca were dead at the scene. My 4-year-old daughter Stacy was pulled from the rear seat of the burning car and was critically injured. There will be times we must pursue criminals to stop their aggression. I experienced the tragedy of innocent bystanders involved in a pursuit. I ask you to use all the information, resources, and good judgment when deciding to pursue a suspect. Law enforcement officers must have the ability to pursue. But there are 3 ways pursuits can end. We will catch the bad guy, we will voluntarily terminate the pursuit, or the pursuit will end in tragedy. You and your actions will determine the outcome. For me, the crash scene is as vivid a day as it was the night it happened. No one should have to go through the tragedy that faced my family. My family never saw the pursuit coming.
My sympathies are with Sheriff Wetzel and his family. He lives with a reality that most of us don't even wish to think about. The personal tragedy that a pursuit can cause cannot be disregarded. I mean, you law enforcement guys, you make split-second decisions that may impact the families of innocent people. And I join with law enforcement leaders to encourage continued training for all officers in pursuit decision-making so that you can operate with effectiveness and safety.
As law enforcement officers, your duty is to keep the citizens in your community safe and to apprehend those who violate the law. The IACP Law Enforcement Stops and Safety Subcommittee, in partnership with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, developed this video to assist you in that endeavor. Hopefully, this video illustrates the challenges you face during pursuits and has provided some strategies to help keep you and the public safe during these unscripted events.
It's just a matter of time. As we push in a little bit, you can see is a private ambulance company. He does not have his lights on. We understand from the helicopter pilot that is overhead that he has been using his siren, however. So again, we have no idea how many people might be in this private ambulance, whether it is somebody that's involved with the company or somebody who may have stolen it. That's right. Look out! Spinning out. He's on a bridge right there. This is the bridge that connects. Look at that on the side there. Spun out, hit the side there, rolled over on his side. We saw one person bouncing around inside.
Have exclusive You Are There video as a police pursuit ends with a 401 takedown. OPP officers force a fleeing van into the concrete divider at Nielsen Avenue, ending a chase that began in Whitby. 2 suspects bailed out, but were taken into custody within seconds.
Yeah, 10 about 100.
Fairfax 1, we passed Glade Drive coming up on Fox Mill. Still southbound on Reston Parkway.
Wreck. Bad wreck. Bad wreck. Good wreck.
Fairfax 1, we're going to need rescue out here. We have a bad wreck. We have a red vehicle victim. He's rolled his car.
Yeah, he hit the stop stick. He's parked. There you go, dog's on him. Dog. Right on him. Dog's on him. All you need is dog's on him. Okay, said that.
Unit clear on 5, identify. 3rd X84 395 Charles Bank Corridor 11 River 5 Park 1970 Lake Bay.
Oh man, he just left the ground. Oh, now he may lose control here. Oh, he did! There was a steep hill, Ken, very steep hill. He came over, he lost it. He lost it coming over the hill. He has slammed into a tree. He broke the tree plumb in two.